The difference between marching percussion and the percussion that we see here today is the fact that we're indoors. The instrumentation stays, for the most part, the same. The biggest difference is with indoor is we have more electronics at our disposal. There's a lot of competitions that frown upon the use of electronics in the outdoor setting because we have elements like weather and snow and rain to contend with. Now we've had that problem today, but thankfully we're inside, so we can set these things up and be ready to go indoors. So that's the primary difference. The instrumentation stays the same. We have the marching battery and then we have the front ensemble. And those two things stay the same between outdoor and indoor percussion.
There is and there isn't a different type of music. You could do the same thing if you wanted to, but the difference here is that the percussion is in charge of carrying the melody throughout the entire program, where in the fall you have the winds playing the melody and you're just kind of an accompaniment to the program.
The score is broken into 3 captions. It's broken into a general effect, which is the overall production of the program, how it relates to the audience impact that it has, how it works conceptually. Does the audience understand what it is that we're trying to portray? That's the general effect caption. The visual caption is judging specifically what you see, judging how their feet move, judging how it looks, judging interval spacing from member to member on the group, judging how we portray our general effect, what we're trying to say with our show visually. That's the visual caption. The third caption is called performance analysis, which is strictly music, how the students perform. How well do they perform a given task, given playing marimba technique, snare drum technique, bass drum technique. How do they play the instrument? Do they play that well? Do they perform that poorly? Do they perform that at a mediocre level? Those are the captions that we're judged on. Those 3 scores are weighted differently, and when they're put together, determine our final score out of 100. To improve our score, what we do is we keep the show the same. We may delete a portion, we may add a portion, but primarily with high school level students that I deal with, it's maintaining and continuing to improve what they have already been given. That's the primary focus, because there's a lot of places in the show where maybe there was a misstep off, or there was something that could be performed better at a higher level, and so we continue to do repetitions in rehearsal and make slight modifications to make the show a better performance.
Career path you can be typically as a music educator. A lot of kids, if they want to study music or study percussion, they can go on to teach that kind of thing. But I would say most of the people that teach and write and instruct kind of do it as a secondary hobby. Like myself, I'm an IT professional Monday through Friday, but on the weekends and after school and things like that, I'm involved in percussion. So very few of us get to make it a full-time profession. Most of it's a hobby to stay involved in music and give back what we got. I think the event today was amazing. This is the first time that the organization has been here on campus, and the opportunity to be able to perform in such an arena is a treat to us. Usually we're in high school gyms that can be a little bit smaller. Groups that travel and compete nationally, like within another circuit called WGI, rarely even get the opportunity to compete in a venue like this today. So just being here has been amazing, and everything run by the staff, food, all that stuff has been great.